Hi Virgo, hope you're doing well. Welcome to your reading. Today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your love energy, and I'll see who's coming and going. Now, if you have a certain amount of money you'd like to manifest, or if you have a specific person in mind, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective, you can check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. And stay tuned until the end of your reading. We'll use oracle cards and I'll pull your affirmation for today and a final message from your spirit guides tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, sources telling you about mastering your finances, which is a reality for you very soon here. Having enough money to pay off your bills, travel in style, eat whatever you want off the menu without checking the price, buying a car without worrying about the interest rate. All of these things are real. And by assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you will have it in no time. Look at it from this perspective. Law of attraction is something that has been proven through quantum entanglement and quantum physics. The days of like, is this real, or long gone? This is real, guys. So imagine this. You know how planet Earth has a gravitational pull, right? That's why you're not like floating into space. Everything's getting pulled to Earth. Now, humans, we have the exact same thing. We have a magnetic energy that pulls everything to us. So imagine if you're a planet, imagine your own little planet. Now, right now, when you think something, you're pulling it towards you every single time. Every single time you have a thought, you are pulling it towards you, whether you intentionally or unintentionally are trying to. So for example, imagine this. Imagine I think to myself, I am the world's best day trader. I am going to figure out a strategy that changes the world. I'm going to make profit my first week. That is coming inevitably. But if I tell myself, man, I hope I don't lose money. What if something goes wrong? That is coming. So sources letting you know right now, assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled is how you get it done. And this is the easiest thing you'll ever do. You just got to know how to do it. It's like tying your shoes. You know how you can do it with your eyes closed if you know what to do? Same thing here. So for example, imagine you want to meet your soulmate. What I would do is rather than be like, oh man, I really hope I meet my soulmate one day. You don't want that scarcity. I'd be like, angels and guides, I thank you in advance. This has been the 10-year anniversary I met my soulmate. Oh yeah, I'll never forget running into them when I was walking my dog, at the park. And since then we've bought a house together and we have 2 kids together. And I am so grateful and thankful. I'll never forget it. I love you guys. I thank you in advance. Our 10-year anniversary. I always like to use 10 years because it's like, it feels so real after that, right? It's like, oh, it's already done it. All good. So source is telling you, use this. It's like a tool. Use this tool, use the law of attraction, use this method of the 10-year trick to get what you're looking for. Now, look at this. You also got the 10 of Wands and you have the 8 of Wands. So there is an energy here. There is some sort of resistance, right? Because it's not sustainable. And this energy is causing limiting beliefs and creating money and love blocks. And right now, source is telling you to free yourself from this energy by using your faith, which is your fortune. Your faith is your superpower. Now, when people hear faith, they think of religion. It's really about belief, right? So I'll give you an example. Imagine you have Victor and Val. Okay, now Victor has faith in the law of attraction. Victor has faith in himself. Victor knows that by thinking positive, having excellent habits, that he will 100% be successful. Now, Val doesn't believe any of this and thinks it's baloney. Okay, which one of them is going to have an easier life? Which one of them is going to be more likable, attractive, approachable? Which one of them is going to be more successful, make more money? Which one of them is more fun to be around? Exactly, right? So source is letting you know right now that your faith is your fortune. Believe. In order to achieve, you have to believe, to receive, to allow. So source is letting you know it takes the same energy to think negative than positive. It takes the same energy to think small than big. Just think, remember, you're that planet, right? Your gravitational pull is the only thing that matters, which is the law of attraction. It will help every single time. Now look at this. You got the King and Queen of Wands. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's a synchronicity letting you know inspired actions where it's at, because you are someone who's ambitious, charismatic, and a go-getter. And you have to understand that how I know this is because your soul is pure and wants to experience stuff. Right now, I can tell you, if you had no fear, do you know how many more people you would ask on a date? Do you know how many more businesses you would have started? Do you know how many more promotions you would have got? How many more friends you'd have? Fear is the only thing preventing you from living your best life. Now, we all go through fear, but number one step is being aware of this, understanding it's not you. You're not a shy little sensitive empath that's scared of life. No, you're not. Trust me. Your soul is fearless, is bold. Your soul is like a phoenix, right? Now, your soul is trapped in a body because you can't just, run around as a soul. You need a physical body to experience life. Now, this body comes with an ego, which comes with fear. The ego is there to help you. The ego is supposed to be like, don't drive too fast, we'll get in an accident. Great. But the ego also says, don't ask someone on a date because they'll reject us. Not good, right? So Source is letting you know right now, control the ego. The ethical ego that says, don't stand next to a cliff, you'll fall down and hurt yourself is great. But the ethical ego, but the bad ego that says, don't start a business because you'll fail is not good. So right now, Source is telling you, to control your ego, and you control and again, people hear the word ego and they get offended or they think it's bad. No, it's not. It's like hearing the word body hair. It's like it's nothing. Trim it if you don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. So it's not something it's not taboo. It's not like, oh, I have an ego, I'm a bad person. No, man. It's like saying have a consciousness. It's like, we all got it. So Source is letting you know, control your ego by being aware of it. This is so important, right? Use your imagination to create your reality. Become aware of what you're thinking and feeling, and live your life as your prayers already answered. This is exactly the easy steps to take if you want to get rich immediately and meet that special someone. Now, you got the Queen and King of Swords. So you have the King and Queen of Wands, Queen and King of Swords. This is just another synchronicity letting you know right now that you are meant to be around like-minded people, people who also see your passion, your worth, your charisma, people who also see your value. So never settle. The message is, if you're in a relationship right now and you're not happy with it, have a conversation with your spouse. You don't need to cut it off, but you got to understand, you got to water your garden to watch it grow. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. How do you water your garden? By personal self-development. For example, say if I'm in a relationship and the relationship's not romantic. Now, rather than be like, it's his fault or her fault, it's no one's fault. It's always you, right? So for example, I'd be like, rather than be like, my wife is never romantic, my husband's never romantic, it's like, what are you doing, right? Go out there, be romantic. Try. Right? Test it out. If you get rejected, all good. You planted a seed. Try again. Be playful, be joyful. Mess with them a bit, right? Like, for example, if I was in a relationship and it wasn't romantic, I would go and say my spouse didn't know how to be romantic. I'd go around, put my arm around them, give them a big kiss, make them uncomfortable, break the ice, show them the way, lead by example, lead the dance, right? They're never going to change on their own. You help them change, right? If they're scared and they push you off, don't take it personal. It's like a child, right? It's scared, but after a little while, then it's going to get into it, right? So Source is letting you know, whether it's, telling someone to change their diet, they're not going to listen. But if you change your diet and you show them, hey, look how much better I look and feel, they're going to want to join the winning team every single time. And you are the winning team. Now, you also got the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And this is what Source is telling you. You have a lot of good karma, a lot of good energy, and anything you touch will turn into gold when your focus and your point of attraction is on your inner being, which is personal self-development. So do the things that make you happy. If you're asking yourself, what are those things? What does your soul want? Ask yourself this. If you and your soul were sitting down together and talking, what would your soul say? Would your soul say, be scared? Or would your soul say, let's try stuff, right? Let's experience stuff. Don't be scared, right? That's what your soul wants. All right, Virgo, time for your affirmation for today. This is how you become the cause and effect and quantum entangle with what is your birthright, which is money and love. So write your affirmation in the comment section and let Spirit know you're ready. Your affirmation, love this one, is I was born to do this. It's go time. Yes, it is. This is you acknowledging that right here, right now. Your thoughts today will change your future tomorrow. I was born to do this. It's go time. Write this down in the comment section right now and let Spirit know that you are ready for change. I was born to do this. It's go time. All right. Now, final message from your spirit guides. Final message is be true to yourself. So, you may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you always can figure out what's going on in yours. Why is that? Why? Because way too many variables, right? Like when someone does something, you got to understand life is a mirror and not a window. So if they act a certain way, it's because they feel a certain way. It's never you. If someone comes up to me and is mean to me, it's not something I did, right? Nothing should annoy someone unless they don't feel good. So it's whatever going on in their life. Maybe they ate a lot of junk food and they don't feel proud of themselves. Maybe they are, they hit traffic. Maybe so many variables. Maybe they had a rough childhood. Who knows, right? So right now, source is telling you, stop trying to figure out what's going on in someone's life. If they're not returning your calls, if they're being mean, if they're whatever, they're going through some ish, right? Only thing that matters is what you're doing, right? How do you feel, right? And if you're not feeling good, no problem. Ask yourself why, make a change, and you're good to go. All right, Virgo, hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. I appreciate you. Till next time, chat soon.